Hi and welcome back. In this section we will learn how to format and publish our Kindle book. So we are very close to the finish line. Right here you have the skeleton file I personally use. I will attach this file below this video and you have it done for you. You have everything formatted, the structure is perfect, so all you need to do is to replace the text. But before we do that, I want you to understand the logic, otherwise you will not be able to use it properly. So, let me show you the way I structure my books. First page, title, subtitle and author name. Then, your website or free offer, if you have any, otherwise just delete this. Then you have the copyright and disclaimer, and you have a ready for you copyright and a ready for you disclaimer. All you need to do is to change the name and of course the year, if we are in another year. Then you have the dedication, an automatic table of contents, and I will show you how you can create one and how you can update it. Then you have the chapters, and all you need to do is to replace the text, and if you need extra chapters, just copy one chapter and paste it in the next page. Then you have the conclusion, again the same thing, your website or free offer, books by the author if you have other books, and finally a brief bio where you can even insert a small picture of you. So let's start understanding the logic. Let me show you something. When it comes to fonts for Kindle, if you just Google that, good fonts for Kindle, you will see that you have some suggestions. And the ones I have used with great success were Arial and Georgia. And this document is formatted in Georgia. About the page size. First of all, let me remind you that you have everything ready for you here. But page size, you don't need to change anything. You just use the size Word opens with. When it comes to the margins, I use, let me show you, page layout, margins, I use 1 inch all around, okay? That equals 2.54 centimeters, so it's 1 inch all around. One important thing is defining styles. And a style is a collection of formatting instructions. So I have created a style for anything. You have a style for title, subtitle, author name, normal text like this one, as you can see. And the most important styles are heading 1 and heading 2. So heading 1 stands for the chapters and heading 2 stands for the subchapters. And this is very important because when you create your automatic table of contents, the table of contents knows what things are chapters and what things are subchapters based on the style you gave them. So the table of contents knows that chapters equals heading 1 and subchapters equals heading 2. So let's say you want to change any style. Let's say that you don't like the style of the title or even the normal text. So all you have to do is right click over the style you want to change and just click modify. And right here you can change the name of the style, you can change the font, the size, if you want it bold, and so forth. And you can even go ahead and click here, format, and choose paragraph. And you can choose the alignment, the indentation, the spacing between the lines, so you can change anything. So let me get back. So another thing, let me just click here. If you notice, I have page breaks after each section because Kindle doesn't know if you want to separate things unless you insert a page break. Because let's say that I didn't have any page break and you see things like here. Problem is that when you update to Kindle, a lot of the times things will get mixed up in the same page. So the best way to avoid that is to add page breaks between sections. And the way you do it is you just select the place where you want to add a page break, click insert and then click page break. Okay, so let me just undo that. Okay, let me also remove this. Okay, so let me show you another thing. Right here we have a bullet point. Okay, let's say that you wanted to create a bullet point with these words. All you have to do was to select this and choose this or this, right? Problem is that Kindle has a hard time with bullet points. So my advice, based on my personal experience, is to use the style I have created for bullet points, okay, right here. And all you have to do now is to do it manually, okay? In that case, Kindle will be okay. So you can do it simple like this, or if you want numbers, you can just insert them manually. So 1 point, and the minute I hit space, this will happen. It automatically will assume that you want a numbered list. So what you do now is just click undo, and immediately you get normal text. Okay, now you can proceed. Okay, so this is how you do a manual bullet point list, or number list in this case. Well, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so let's say you want to insert an image. Never copy and paste an image to the Word document, because the formatting will get confused. Okay, so let's delete this. So just select the place where you want to insert an image, click insert pictures, and then just browse. Okay. Of course, once you do that, just make sure the picture is the size you want it to be. And very important, center it. Okay, just center the image. Now let's go to the conclusion. You can write anything you want here, but I advise you in the finished part of this section, to have something like this. If you enjoy this book, please leave a review on Amazon. If you don't have your book published yet, this is what you should do. But let's say that you already published your book. I advise you to do this. Go to the page of your book, and just click here, customer reviews, and click write a customer review. You want your readers to be taken directly here, because you don't want them to take any extra steps. Okay, so what you do is you copy the web address, get back to the skeleton file, and just change this like this, caps lock, click here, and now just select these words, right click, hyperlink, and then just paste the address right here and click OK. So as you can see, now it's a hyperlink, so when people click, they will be taken directly here where they can leave a review immediately. Okay, so let's say that you have other books. Okay, how do you do this? Simple, just make sure you do the same thing. Insert picture, choose your cover, again resize it if you want to, center it, and now we'll go over the same process. Just copy the address, right click over the image, hyperlink it, and just paste the address. Now when people are reading your book, if they click on your cover, they will be taken directly to your book page. Okay, so I will stop the video right now, and we will continue in the next video.